We stand at a crossroads in human history, with fire, flood, and famine signaling a planet in crisis. For decades, sustainability has been our guide, urging us to do less harm, reduce our footprint, and preserve what remains. We've made progress using less energy, recycling, and protecting wild spaces. Yet, the planet's vital signs keep declining. Carbon levels rise, oceans acidify, forests shrink. The flaw isn't our intentions, but the limits of sustainability itself. Sustainability aims to slow degradation, not reverse it. It's like patching a leaking boat in a storm. It asks us to be less bad, not actively good. But what if our presence could heal and renew the Earth? We are not just passengers, we are participants in living systems. Merely minimizing harm is managed decline, not a thriving future. It's time for a new story: regeneration. Regeneration means shifting from doing less harm to actively healing our social and ecological systems. Humans can be a keystone species, creating more life, fertility, and resilience. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a fundamental reorientation. Our future depends on flourishing together with the planet, not at its expense. Sustainability emerged in the 1980s as a call for development that meets present needs without compromising the future. It linked environmental protection, social equity, and economic growth, the three pillars of sustainability. The idea: live within Earth's finite budget of air, water, soil, and biodiversity. This led to green tech, recycling, and international agreements. But sustainability is about maintenance and harm reduction, not restoration. It frames humanity as a problem to be minimized, not the force for good. The best it offers is slowing the bleeding, not healing the wound. Sustainability was a crucial first step, but now we must turn around and repair the road we've damaged. The time has come to move from harm reduction to active restoration. Sustainability has brought real successes: organic farming, renewable energy, efficient cities. These are bright spots showing what's possible. Yet, global carbon emissions and biodiversity loss continue to accelerate. The problem is scale. Sustainable islands can't offset a rising ocean of degradation. Sustainability often tweaks the edges of a broken system, making it less destructive but not truly restorative. We may drive efficient cars or recycle, but the core system remains extractive. We've learned to be better sailors on a sinking ship, but not how to repair it. It's time to move beyond optimizing a broken model. We need to design systems based on the principles of life itself. Regeneration is about reversing damage, not just slowing it. It sees humanity as a partner in healing the world. Regeneration means creating a positive, restorative impact, leaving the world better than we found it. Imagine the difference between a garden that needs constant care and a forest that sustains itself and grows more vibrant over time. Regeneration asks, how can our farms, cities, and businesses function like a forest, creating the conditions for more life? It's a holistic approach, focusing on whole systems, not isolated problems. Regeneration heals relationships between climate, soil, oceans, and communities. The shift is like moving from hospice care managing decline to physical therapy restoring vitality. It's an active, hopeful process that invites us to become agents of healing. We acknowledge the damage, but refuse to accept it as the final word. Regeneration is about rolling up our sleeves and making the world whole again. It's not just a new buzzword, it's a new way of being. The future depends on our willingness to participate in this healing. Regeneration draws from how living systems work. Life creates the conditions for more life. Nothing is wasted, everything contributes. Regenerative systems embed this principle, asking how our actions can increase fertility, biodiversity, and resilience. It's about seeing the world as interconnected wholes, not isolated parts. Regenerative farmers, for example, care for soil, water, insects, and community as one system. Regeneration is place-based. Solutions are tailored to each unique ecosystem and culture. It starts by listening to the land and local people, co-creating context-specific solutions. Regeneration is about continual learning and adaptation, not a fixed end state. It encourages experimentation and resilience in the face of change. By adopting these principles, we move from sustaining what is to creating what could be a world that renews itself. To understand the shift, let's compare the two. Sustainability aims for net zero balancing harm and benefit. Regeneration aims for net positive, leaving every system healthier. A sustainable farm conserves resources. A regenerative farm builds new soil, sequesters carbon, and increases biodiversity. In business, sustainability recycles. Regeneration designs products and systems that restore ecosystems and communities. Sustainable cities reduce pollution. Regenerative cities turn waste into resources, create green spaces, and function like living organisms. The difference is ambition. Sustainability stops the bleeding. Regeneration heals the wound. Regeneration asks deeper questions. How can we contribute to the health of every system we touch? It's about creating a healing handprint, not just minimizing a footprint. This mindset shift is essential for a thriving future. Regeneration is not just better for the planet, it's better for people, communities, and economies. The world needs more than less harm. It needs more good. Moving beyond sustainability is urgent. The science is clear. We're in a code red for humanity. Global temperatures are rising, disasters are increasing, and we're using resources faster than Earth can replenish. We're losing topsoil, facing widening inequality, and millions already suffer the consequences. Incremental improvements aren't enough. The crisis is outpacing our efforts. Sustainability slows the digging, but regeneration helps us climb out of the hole. The decisions we make now will shape the planet for centuries. This urgency is a catalyst for action, not despair. We must ask bigger questions and seek deeper solutions. The time for managed decline is over. We must become a force for healing and renewal. The fierce urgency of now drives the regenerative movement. Regeneration is already happening worldwide. Farmers like Gabe Brown have transformed degraded land into thriving, resilient farms by mimicking natural systems. Companies like Interface have moved from zero negative impact to actively reversing global warming, turning factories into carbon sinks. Cities like Amsterdam use regenerative frameworks to create circular economies and equitable green communities. Regenerative finance invests in enterprises that restore communities and ecosystems, not just profit. These examples from farming to finance are seeds of a new restorative economy. They show regeneration is practical, scalable, and already changing the world. Renewal and reciprocity are replacing extraction and depletion. The shift to regeneration faces real challenges. Our economic system rewards short-term profit, often at the expense of ecosystems and communities. New models and metrics are needed to value healthy systems. Education must foster holistic systems thinking, not just specialization. Access to capital is a barrier. Regenerative projects need patient, long-term investment. Innovative financing and community funds are emerging to fill this gap. Policy and regulation must shift to support regeneration, not degeneration. Pioneering communities and governments are showing it's possible. The path is complex, but the momentum is building. Individual and business action matter, but government policy is crucial for large-scale change. Governments can redirect subsidies to reward regeneration, not destruction. Updating economic indicators to measure well-being, not just GDP, shifts what we value. Costa Rica's payments for ecosystem services and France's green building laws show policy can drive regeneration. Government's role is to cultivate the conditions for society to thrive, like a gardener nurturing healthy soil. Regenerative governance protects common resources, invests in education, and fosters innovation. When government empowers citizens, communities can heal and renew their places. Policy is the framework for a regenerative future. Regeneration is a new consciousness, blending indigenous wisdom and modern science. Indigenous cultures have long practiced reciprocity and deep ecological understanding. Their land management enhances biodiversity and sustains communities. Regeneration respects and learns from these traditions. recognizing that the worldview of extraction cannot solve our crisis. Modern science provides tools to measure, validate, and scale regenerative practices. The synergy of ancient wisdom and scientific insight unlocks new possibilities. We move beyond man versus nature to humans as part of nature. This integrated worldview is the foundation for a regenerative future. Regeneration is not a spectator sport, it's an invitation to participate. Anyone can start by asking regenerative questions at home, at work, and in the community. It's not about perfection, but collective direction. Support regenerative farms, invest in renewal-focused businesses, volunteer for local restoration, and advocate for regenerative policies. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger pattern of change. The future is something we create together. The old story of separation is ending. A new story of connection and renewal is beginning. This is the great adventure of our time. The invitation is open, and the work is waiting. Let us be the generation that begins the era of regeneration.